Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be playing a special game today. I'm going to be playing Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's just dropped. So I have really only watched videos and gameplay of the original, so I haven't actually like given it a playthrough. So today I thought it would be a lot of fun to kind of go for it. This game has this game series. I've played, five. I've played Peace Walker. I've played. I think I played four at one point in my life, but I haven't really delved too deep into the Metal Gear Solid series. So this is going to be kind of exciting because, I understand that there's a lot of like controversy behind Konami and the way that they've treated this franchise, but I now get to experience this game for the first time, and it sounds like a lot of people really were in love with it. Dude, this opening screen is kind of awesome. It kind of reminds me of like Resident Evil 4's remake. I don't know if that's what Konami was going for, but I'm excited. I feel like I'm actually flying through. So we're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, and for reference, I did start the game. This was only to test the actual recording and everything like that. So this game does not support ultra wide. I have an ultra wide monitor, and that was not the case with this game. So I did start a game. It was solely just for testing purposes. So we're gonna start a new one. And so we've got some weird questions here. Playing Metal Gear Solid for the series for the first time. Equipment, uniform, and mummy. I don't know what mummy is, but that's kind of cool. Additional initial equipment, DPM, and desert. Dang, the music is so nice. It's getting me kind of hyped up actually right now. NGS2, Desert Tiger, 3, Flectarn, GS4, additional equipment, green and brown face. Okay, so I guess you kind of just pick what you like. I've played Peace Walker. I actually like Peace Walker the most. That is the games that I first kind of started on Metal Gear, and the actual reason that I started on it, because a lot of people don't know this, Peace Walker was co-op. Like, you could play Peace Walker with a friend, and that's actually what really introduced me to the Metal Gear series. Peace Walker was originally on the PSP, I believe, but the funny thing is that narratively, it's apparently like one of the most important games in the series, which is actually insane to me that you got one of the most important pieces right before apparently 5, the final game that they released, which I played 5 and I loved it. So hopefully, honestly, I would love the Peace Walker remake because I did play that, and if they made it co-op, they would make so much fucking money. It'd be great. I am swearing here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't. I'm just playing this stuff because like I want to be heard, play it. I'm not really playing this because I'm trying to get rich and famous. I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna select Peace Walker though because that is my favorite one here. A new style, freely movable third-person camera, move and fire weapons simultaneously with over-the-shoulder perspective. Uses an overhead camera and aiming is done in first-person view. I am going to select a modern style because I was kind of more used to Peace Walker as well as MGS5. We're gonna play on normal. I kind of want to play on hard, but I have not really played this before, so maybe that's like a New Game Plus thing. I don't know if they've got New Game Plus, but we're gonna try that. Tips. Since I haven't played this and this is a remake, we're gonna view all tips. I know that some people aren't gonna love that, but I am blind here, basically. I know a little bit about this series. I don't know a lot. This game is very cutscene heavy. I'm gonna shut up during the cutscenes as much as possible. However, if you want me to talk during the cutscenes, leave it in the cutscenes. Leave it in the comments below.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch. Minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay, all green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Okay, wow, they actually kept his name in there.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
the Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, Stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Fun. Okay, so first things first, I want to make sure that our subtitles are on. I do apologize for anybody who is potentially hard of hearing. I'm going to size those up a little bit. Make sure that we got a little bit of a background and a speaker name going on, so that hopefully people are a little bit more, you know, privy to what's going on. Oh, new movement style. Okay, so this is really interesting. This feels very like Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay, so we've got the action button. Okay, so the B button is to crouch. Wow. So, in the original, I'm not gonna lie, part of the, I guess, difficulty with the Metal Gear challenge with Metal Gear is it had a very unique control scheme. One that originally you could not do certain things with all this. I just want to say, first and foremost, this looks so fantastic right now. So we are going to go, and because this is going to be kind of blind, it's also kind of new to me. I'm not really gonna like try and get too like granular with all the details. I'm just gonna kind of be playing this because I think that's kind of where the fun is. What's this? LF Med. Okay, so there's our bag. Screw down. Ooh. Climbing ladders. Press the action button. Okay, so that was A to climb the vines. Okay. So we've got our health bar down there, but I think we've also got our, it's a meter that, if I'm not mistaken, dictates our camouflage level. This looks so freaking good.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SAS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Man, there's a lot of exposition in this game, so like there's not a lot of chances for me to talk. What I'm probably gonna do if nobody comments or whatever, oh, you can switch view. That's so nice. What does stand tall do? Oh, okay, so you can be crouched or okay. Oh, that's so nice. You can do shoulder swapping. This game, oh, interesting. Let's get that. Wow, the particle effects there look so great. I'm geeking out, y'all. I'm sorry. So capturing plants and animals. Okay, I'm gonna try and not do as like I know there's a lot of talking in this game. It's so cool. You can like stand tall and do that. This is. It's like NGS 5, but it feels a little bit better now. So the fact that of like, I don't know. So if I aim while I'm crouched and then I switch view and I stand tall, is this stand tall the same as, wow, it even goes up even higher. Okay, so God, like even just like his backpack, like his stuff's dangling, man. It's so freaking cool. So This feels like the modern controls are kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5, but like a little bit better. Again, I didn't really play the original too much, so I wonder if you can pick up mushrooms. No? Okay. If I go into... Okay, so we press the back button, we get the survival viewer. Okay, press menu to change screen. Sorry, here you can change your camouflage about weapons, equipment, eat food, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So my question is, in the original, okay, you hold and it'll let you change what you've got. You've got the directional microphone, hold LT to use. Okay. And you can just unequip like that. Equip that. Got a compass, a sonar, which is kind of good. You can send out a ping. That sounds actually incredibly helpful. Motion detector, nearby movement, does not detect stationary objects, consumes battery power, APUs, anti-personnel. That's the revival pill, that's the death pill. We have 5 of those. Cigar. Scope. Oh, we've got a compass. Interesting. Anything with a battery that is battery operated, it seems that we've got a like power symbol yet next to us. This is honestly probably incredibly... This is just so good. So can we go down and go through? This is not necessarily going to be a short playthrough. Y'all, if y'all wanted like a straight through, this isn't necessarily going to be it. Because I am wanting to take a little bit of time and kind of play through this because I am a little blind here. Okay, we've got 2 other life forms here. The problem is that I just don't see... Where... Oh! Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that! Okay, so my question is, with the knife, do I just, like... How do I swing this? I have a knife, so like... Where do they go? Oh my god, it's so difficult to see this sometimes. Come on. So I'm pulling the trigger, but I'm not certain that it's gonna let me use the knife on these frogs. So instead, I'm gonna shoot them. Wow. They really outdid themselves with the jungle here. I can't even see where this frog is. Okay, there he is. This is immensely impressive right now. Okay, so now we've got another frog. Let's send another ping. I probably shouldn't take too much time with this idle movement and stuff, but... Oh my goodness. There's more stuff this way. Oh, you can climb up certain ledges. Okay. I don't want to waste too much ammo because I'm also not... Cage is full. Okay, food. Or if I want to eat a... I got a calorie meat, that's kind of funny. Can I... select? Taste unknown.
Disgusting.
Barely noticeable stamina recovery. Tasted bad. Okay, so we've got alive, and then we can kill things. So I'm going to switch to this. Okay, we're going to try and kill this. The problem is that I'm pressing buttons, and it's not, like, he is not swiping his knife. LB. Okay, you gotta aim it first. Okay, that's the point. Okay, so now we've got a dead snake. Okay, we've got a cage, but then we've also got that stuff. Okay. This is a lot, y'all. Okay. I really like this. Oh, we can jump over things, apparently. So, well, now that I know that we can actually get things with this knife, let's go up here and let's see what we can catch. I'm not going to try to spend too much time with this, but at the end of the day, I'm super new to this, so... Alright. Let's just keep going. I think we've got enough food. Okay. Transitioning areas. Can use the radio. Hold to open the radio window. Okay, this is kind of a little new. You can tune to a specific frequency, but you can also contact specific people. So, can I call the boss? Okay.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Survival Viewer button to go to the Survival Viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
So with this pre-order, we did end up getting some extra camouflage. I don't know what some of them do. We've got different effectivenesses here, but I'm going to take a look real quick. So right now, Tiger Stripe and Leaf, plus 30% right now. Free bark, squares, black, and banana. Okay, so a banana makes any food taste great. Okay, so I'm guessing that the starting ones that we got have different effects to them, but these are the pre-order ones right now. Sneaking Suit, Peace Walker version, eliminates the sound of footsteps and boosts the natural life recovery rate. That seems pretty crazy. It does have negative 30 though, which, like, okay. With the battle dress, greatly reduces all damage taken and boosts your life recovery rates, but decreases your movement speed. I kind of like the Peace Walker. That's so cool. White Tuxedo, move with finesse, silencing your footsteps and doubling your natural life recovery rate. If the jacket gets dirty, the effects are lost. So it says canceled out on CQC, so that means you can't use CQC for that. Crocodile Suit, makes any food taste great, also while boosting movement speed and when crawling and increasing your stamina increases your stamina consumption though. Naked ammo belt. Gold significantly lowers the camo index while boosting move speed. Oh, you stand out like a sore thumb. Negative 155. I kind of want to wear the Sneaking Suit, the Peace Walker version. But for the sake of this playthrough, I might do things in a leaf design just to keep it more like authentic. Oh, but I really like this. Okay, I'm gonna wear this. So, do we have anything crazy? No, everything here is just aesthetics. Okay. Oh, we've got a Raiden mask. That's cute. That's really cute. Woodland. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. That's so cool. All right, send out a ping. We've got a lot of things in here. Oh, I didn't even see that. They did a really good job of hiding some of these, like, jungle. Okay, except for that right there. This is so jank right now. Well, we're good on food, so I'm not necessarily going to spend too much time. Roll, new style, leap forward and preferred diamond. It can get you over small gaps and obstacles. Interesting. Okay, so I think this is where the alligators are. Yeah, God, you can hardly see these things. That is impressive. There's also items that way. Get the alligators here. So rolling, I believe, is to get out of the way of some of these alligators here. You gotta sell some bug juice. I have no idea what bug juice does. Let's take a look here, though. Left? Sonar? Oh, okay. So our bug juice, that I think that's food. That's gotta be food. Reticulated python. Okay, bug juice. Life medicine. Soviet-made combat drug restores your life. Okay. Keeps hornets and leeches away while in effect. Oh, what do these masks do? A mask in the shape of a gakko? These are also pre-order things. You can toggle the display of this item during cutscenes on and off the options menu. Keratin mask and a crocodile. I wonder if these have any effect in certain areas. I'm not sure. I'm gonna roll through here. Got a grenade. So we do have the ability to roll here. We're gonna... What is this? Can I shoot that? Oh, we're sinking. Okay, so that's probably why we need to... What is that? What does that let us do? So there's some sort of duck here. I don't know if we need to shoot that a few times or something. Does not sound like it. There's a wasp nest right there, too. I think that if we shoot that, it's gonna, like, make him angry, though. So let's try going this way. Oh, there's an item over there, though. I kind of want to grab that. I want to swap back to the knife, though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm grabbing this. I think that's ammo for our... A little scared of these alligators, but I am originally from Florida, so not too much. I'm more scared as if, like, one pops out under me. So... Oh! Oh! Okay. Alrighty. So, we can apparently... What is map? Okay, so we can get a map. So, hopefully we can go through a little bit easier now. I'm sorry about that. I did not know that that was a side effect of all of this. It looks like the items that we did pick up are still there, though, so I'm wondering if we need to shoot that thing again. It said found on the... Okay, so we're gonna go straight through here. Changing weapons and equipment. Bring weapons. get ourselves some. I wonder what the motion sensor is probably better. AP sensor. All nearby life forms get noticed with this. There we go. So I'm not familiar with how the hunger works in this game. I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go. Get treated with a little cutscene here.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Awesome. So now we finally get to encounter enemies here. Open the survival viewer, select camouflage. Oh, it did reset our camouflage back when we were... I kind of want to go sneaking suit. Full CQC. And I kind of want to do sonar. Let's see here. What is even in here? I literally cannot see some of these. Oh, looks like we've been spotted. Yep, you're just seeing things, dog. Absolutely not. I think that you can hit one button to kind of like mask yourself. How does he see me? It's actually a little interesting.
I'm just seeing things.
Grab. I would like to throw them. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Uh-oh.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
I bet.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is not the way that we need to be doing things. a second. We'll see if they come through. Excuse my fumble there. We'll do better. Again, it's I played Metal Gear Solid 5, but it's been a long time since I've actually played the games. I wonder what happens if I go to another area and then I just like run back.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost the enemy. Enter high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
So is this the case where if I just leave the area and come back, it'll be fine?
Damn it.
Uh-oh. We're running away. We just go to another area and then we run back. Is it still an evasion? Okay. Okay, that feels a little cheap, but alright. We'll roll with it. So... that was fun. We gotta grab an enemy here. Okay, so we've got kill, interrogate, choke, throw, or shield. Let's interrogate.
Answer me. We won't hand over Sokolov. Speak. Let go of me.
Okay, we're gonna choke. We will not kill. So it's, I think they might have implemented that from MGS5 system into this game. Alright, and then we will drag him over to the side. And then throw. And then I think that we can tap him, right? We unequip our knife and then just... Is there a button that we can do with him? Yeah, there we go. Stun grenade. Okay, cool. So there's our fruit up there. But then we've also got a little bird here. I wanna... No. Okay. There's another enemy here. Let's go ahead and just get our... Cool, okay. Forgive me, the controls are, while better and more tolerable, it's still a little bit of jank to it. So, I think there's an arc to your weapons here, which is interesting. We have 4 suppressors here.
What's wrong?
Ooh. This was so bad. That was so bad.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Oh, okay.
Acknowledged.
So,
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
nice. Okay, so that was that guy. It sounds like more people are coming through. Oh my goodness. A little bit terrifying. Oh, he's so stupid. No. Thank you. Okay. How many more do we got? Okay, I think we're good. I swear to God there was a way to like just double tap them to where like you could just get their items without like having to pick them up all the way. There's a guy coming through. So if you stand tall,
What's wrong? What's wrong?
that's the suppressor gone. So how do we attach a new suppressor? There we go.
What's wrong?
So you gotta like aim a little up in order to sometimes get them. Give me a suppressor. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, we got ammo. I think that's literally everybody though. That's kind of funny. I wonder if there's items anywhere. Grenade. What you got on you, buddy? No? A little bit of smoke grenade. What you got, buddy? It looks so janky when you go to drag people. My ammo is full. Ooh. Let's sneak in here. Oh my goodness. So the controls still do have a little bit of that, I don't know what the word is, cheese to them. Oh, look, another one. The enemy is here. Thermal goggles. Visualizes thermal radiation or allows one to see in the dark. Nice.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Nah, you don't see anything. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get better as we go. I promise y'all. Alrighty. So we got the thermal goggles. I guess we have to equip it first in our overall things here. Wow, okay, they have filled these new areas with stuff. Okay, so new style and okay, is there the hornet's nest? Wow, there's a lot more enemies here.
Who's that? Huh? I hear something.
We're gonna get the bees to fall down, and hopefully they huh.
There's nothing.
So do you hit them multiple times and then it, okay, there we go. Oh goodness, there's like 3 people on that bridge. Okay, so that's that. We've also got He's gonna go to sleep. One more guy back there. This is a far shot here. Hail Mary, full of grace. I'm not Catholic, y'all. Is he gonna call that in? Oh, I hope not. He didn't see anything. This is, I think that the drop is the main thing that I'm gonna have some difficulties with here. Some ammo. There's another guy down there. I want to deal with here in a second. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. So we will go. I kind of want to take him out if I can. Nice. Okay. Nice, okay. So we're not gonna need to hang on anything. We're gonna need another suppressor though. That would be kinda, hey. Ooh, buddy. Okay, so I think that was completely a new mechanic in that I just kind of, no, brother. Okay, we're not. Okay, we got a grenade out of him, but I do not want to fall off. So we are going to pull ourselves up. Climb, ready weapon, and like that. Okay. So it's interesting to know that we can fall. We're being very careful. Okay. It is good to know, but I think we need to like kind of like actively center ourselves. And now there's like enemies. Okay, this is, I don't like this. Come on, man. Oh my god. So what we're probably gonna need to do is hang off and move to the right a little bit. We have a stamina meter, so I want to make sure that we're getting that recharged. Okay. Good God. Okay, let's go ahead and eat some food. Let's eat a whole reticulated python.
Tasty.
Apparently that was tasty. Good information. Okay, so I want to go to the grenades. Our grenades are full. Okay. There's another hornet's nest back there. It seems to combine a few elements, but I'm of like MGS5 with. Oh, I thought we were dead. I thought we were dead. Oh my god, dude. This is not... I don't love the falling off of the side of a ledge and like having to grapple on. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay, so we got the XM16, got the M16, Pentasman. Okay. This is better. I like this preferably to falling off the side of the cliff in just about every capacity. Okay, we did not search this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I don't know how long troops fall asleep for, but one thing that I do have to give this game credit for is when you... Okay, you can't jump up there. I wondered, can we grab the knife and then can I like... Wow, okay, so mushrooms you can harvest. Alright. I was a little worried. I was like, there's too many of these mushrooms for me to not be able to collect them. Might be treated to a nice cutscene here.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Awesome.